Kevin Rudd, thanks for your time.
Good evening, Brian. Very good to be with you.
You've taken a bit of flack this week.
Yeah, it's extremely good to be with you, Brian. It's a bit lively where I work this week.
Did you get anything right?
Well, just because there's a lot of noise doesn't mean we got anything wrong, Brian.
Well, the FuelWatch thing didn't go very well, did it?
Well, a cabinet decision leaked, Brian. The problem there is the leak.
Well, what about the difference of opinion?
Nothing the matter with that, Brian. That's why the leak's a problem. We should be able to have a rigorous and vigorous discussion inside the cabinet, and if it leaks, Brian, that's a bit of a disappointment. That's a problem.
But Martin Ferguson's right, isn't he, about FuelWatch?
Well, we've got a translator with Martin as we speak, Brian. And
trying to work out what he was saying.
Well, just to put it into English, I mean, Martin means terribly well, Brian, but
English is his second language.
If that, Brian, but they will get to it.
I thought he was saying that FuelWatch won't have much effect.
No, he was saying that it won't have much effect on fuel prices.
Well, what will it have an effect on?
On people who are concerned about fuel prices, Brian. It will show them the variations in fuel prices.
But this is not going to reduce, is it, the government excise on petrol?
No, it's not. And if you did reduce it by the 5 cents that Brendan nearly had an accident about in the Parliament, you'd save maybe $3 in a $60 purchase, Brian.
Well, how do you reduce the price
about?
of petrol?
We're supposed to be reducing the use of petrol.
But how do you reduce the price of petrol, though?
Well, we can't, Brian. We don't control oil prices. We've said this a million times.
Have you asked Jeeves?
Jeeves? No, I haven't asked Jeeves, Brian. I'm not sure that Jeeves's responsibilities extend to solving problems related to world oil prices.
Was he out walking the dog, I suppose?
I hope he's doing what I asked him to do, actually, Brian.
And what was that?
If he gets a minute, have a bit of a butcher's at your last year's tax return.
Why are oil prices so high?
Well, because, you know, the world's running out of oil and China can't get enough of it, in a nutshell.
Supply and demand.
Supply and demand. Perfect example of supply and demand.
Well, China's building a national economy, of course.
They are, of course, yes.
Ours.
Well, no, they're building their national economy.
Yeah, but we're going along for the ride.
We are, Brian. We're a beneficiary.
But that's a problem for the environment as well, isn't it? I mean, because we're selling them the coal that's destroying the atmosphere.
Well, we can't sell them stuff we haven't got, Brian. This is what we do for a living, is sell people coal.
What are you saying, Mr. Rudd, that we're actually trying to slow the Chinese economy down by putting our foot on the accelerator?
No, we're not trying to slow it down at all, Brian. The Chinese and Indian economies are driving the Australian economy.
So, let me get this right. We sell coal to get money to buy oil that's destroying the environment.
Very simplistic view, Brian. It's a lot more complicated than that.
Okay, well,
you want the complex version?
Please.
We sell coal and other rocks and buy oil and plasma televisions. Just excuse me. Jeeves, yes. Oh, okay, well, pick it up with the plastic bag. Put the plastic bag on your hand like it's a glove and then pick it up carefully and then unfold the plastic bag so you've trapped it in the plastic bag.
Mr. Rudd?
Well, put your hand over your nose. Use a handkerchief or something.
Is he walking the dog?
No, Brian, he's found your tax return. Well, get a big long stick and roll it into the plastic bag.